The stream has officially started, and I am currently checking YouTube, and we are live.
All right, boys, girls, older men, older ladies.
Straight gays.
Straight from my studio here in Los Angeles. We're doing a different show tonight. Dalen's in New York, and how is the weather in New York right now?
It's cold and rainy. Smells like rat shit, but it's a beautiful city.
I'm in LA, and it's palm trees and butterflies. No, just kidding. We're both here in the studio together here in Fort Lauderdale. So, and hopefully we'll have some good topics to talk about. I jotted some stuff down this week. So we have stuff. I have stuff. I have interesting stuff, I hope.
Well, kick it off because I got nothing.
Okay. Well, let's
here to
start
talk.
off
We're
with
here to chat.
this keto. Is it keto diet?
The keto diet.
Keto.
Yes.
Is it KT?
K-E-T-O. K-E-T-O.
T-O?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm loving the bacon and the fried chicken.
You can't tell.
And so I'm either going to lose weight or die happy. So
Either way works.
we had sushi yesterday. So the rice, is that enough to put us over the edge? So we have to
Absolutely. We totally bombed on the keto diet.
Really?
Because of yesterday.
Because I've been really good about, diet.
Since we started, I cut basically everything. That any bit of rice, that 2 or 3 pieces of that sushi was probably too much for both of us.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Right.
Anything fried, any of that, battered or anything. Yeah.
Well,
you can't even eat croutons on a salad.
I don't eat don't eat croutons.
But think about that.
Yeah.
Little croutons on a salad, that's too much.
Well, we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just have another week of greasy food, and maybe it'll kick in.
See, it doesn't work when you do it like that, though, because then you're just eating a bunch of fatty food, and then you still get the carbs, so you're just eating fat and carbs.
Well, I mean, carbs for lunch. I mean, it was just rice. I mean, is it that bad?
It is.
It's not like we're eating carbs every day with every meal.
Yes, but it takes 4 days, 3 or 4 days for your body to get into that state, and then you need to keep it in that state for it to eat the fat. The second you eat carbs, it undoes that 4 days. You have to start from the beginning again.
Okay, well. That was the keto diet. We'll just have to keep trucking on that, and hopefully we can stick with it again.
Yes. Get another whirl.
Well, I mean, I like sashimi, and that's, sushi without the rice. It's just the pieces of fish. But I don't think you like that. You're not into that.
No, I can eat the raw, rolls, but not super down. It's just the raw. It's the texture. Yeah, don't like it.
Well.
Hate it. Although it took me a long time to get used to just the raw fish in the rolls, but still.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. Okay, my next topic. You don't have anything, so I wrote down Kanye's video, "You Are Such a Fucking Hoe."
It's called "I Love It," featuring Lil
I
Pump.
love it. But that's all they say is that you're a hoe.
You're such a fucking hoe. I love it.
I love it. I hate that song.
You're such a fucking hoe.
Yeah,
oh my God, I love that song.
That's embarrassing. I mean,
it's absolute fire.
And there's this huge Amazon black woman on it. I don't know who she is. She looks familiar. She sounds familiar, but they're tiny, and she's a monster. She's huge.
Yeah, she's just really tall. Yeah.
Yeah, and she's like, she wants to be a hoe. And
she's such a fucking hoe.
I don't get it because, women should be, sophisticated, classy.
Sluts.
Just they got it going on. They don't have to, they shouldn't be demeaning themselves into these, women who who twerk their asses on
Full Out Miley.
Right, Miley.
Shout out to Miley Cyrus. She changed my life for the better.
Poor Billy Ray. I felt so sorry for him when she's turned around and went, in that direction.
Hipster Ray.
Oh, I'm sure it sent him over the edge, and her being young and
Fuck
doing
that.
whatever
She's
she
so
wants.
famous and rich now. It doesn't matter. I'd twerk for that much money.
Is she what's she doing? I haven't heard from her. I haven't seen any tongues coming out of mouths or
I don't know what she's doing anymore. She's still on the scene. There's something I was covering on the Tom Rock show about her not that long
swinging
ago.
naked on a wrecking ball. Yeah, that's dangerous, and that's bad. It's here going up against the wall. Splat.
Oh, to splatter that ass.
Yeah. So I don't know. Miley. She used to be what? She used to be on the Mickey Mouse Club, or she was
Hannah Montana.
Yes,
Disney
Hannah
Channel.
Montana. Yes, Hannah Montana. Yeah,
She's the same age as me.
She's the same age as you. Well,
We
I
went to
know
school
she's younger
together.
than me, so she's probably is the same age as you. I don't know.
She's such a fucking hoe. She loves
I'd
it.
be interested to know what she's doing right now.
She's probably doing coke with Lindsay Lohan.
Well,
So-
Lindsay Lohan. That's another one.
Lindsay
Lohan
Lohan.
actually reminds me of my sister.
Oh,
Yeah, my sister was young and beautiful, and then she just went
Was.
downhill.
terrible.
It went down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I doubt my sister's tuning in right now. But
But you gotta watch you trash talk all these things. I talk trash a lot.
can we talk about something? I found this on Instagram, and it's something my nephew wrote about my sister.
She's
Well,
such a
No,
fucking.
it wasn't. It was. I'm sorry. It wasn't about my sister, but it sounded like someone who's very similar to my sister. So, yeah, I'm guessing it was her, but I can't find it. Oh, here we go.
Pull it up.
Oh, I'm looking at a message from him on Instagram. He sent me a message. I got a 30-day Facebook ban for this crap. SMH. I'm
Shake
saying
my head.
shoot my head.
Shake my head.
Shake my head. Sorry, it doesn't run the family. Shoot my head. No. I'm really starting to hate Facebook. Join the club, man. But
Not Facebook. I've hated Facebook for a
he
long
posted
time.
something. What did he post? I think he posted this. Can I read it?
Sure.
This post goes against our community standards. Only you can see this post because it goes against our standards on hate speech. Okay, I'm reading this. Sounds like somebody needs to get some redneck friends. There's a big difference between redneck and white trash.
Banned.
Is that,
That's
I mean,
what-
it,
yes.
they ban you for this?
Baby, this is the internet. That's why I say you gotta be careful, even what you say on stream. Like on
you know,
Twitch,
I really,
and
you know,
YouTube, like they'll ban
Cameron-
you.
Cameron,
yeah.
I wouldn't ban you for that.
Well, yeah, you wouldn't. They have to. You got to think about this. Kids can see all this content and all that stuff, right? Like,
Well,
it's too
okay.
easy to get spread around. Like, you have to be cautious.
my sister went downhill, rather steadily. And
Steadily.
she's still alive. Rather steadily. I don't know. Rather steady.
Sorry, quick shout out to I think his name is Joss saying hello in the chat. Hello,
Hey, John?
Jas. It's a different language. Like,
Hey.
yeah.
Hey.
Hello.
Thanks for tuning in. Hey.
Thanks for tuning in. We enjoy all the company we can get. Leave us some questions down below.
But my nephew wrote this, and it says, when you have kids, you stop living for yourself and start living for them.
Yeah.
Sad thing is so many people can't. I'm not talking just about deadbeat dads, but deadbeat moms too.
Who wrote this?
My nephew.
Oh.
Deadbeat moms. Well, let's see here. Yes, there's deadbeat moms, believe it or not. I just can't see how anyone can give up on kids or give up kids. Turn from a happy life to drugs, bars, clubs, man or woman.
Ooh.
Cameron, is my sister having sex with men and women? What?
This is getting filthy.
This is
you should
weird.
stop. If he's getting banned for saying that on the internet, we should probably
No,
not
he just
repeat
wrote
it.
I hope I'm not getting banned. I'm just
You
reading
might.
something.
You want all this work on your channel to disappear? That sucks.
Suicide or just because they give up on being a parent. One thing I can honestly say is I've never gave up. I never walked away. I went from having just a little girl and a son in heaven. I forgot about that one.
This is getting real deep. Real
son
quick.
in heaven. To having a wonderful son, I guess on earth now, and a baby boy added to my life. I'm beyond blessed. If I was to die tomorrow, I die knowing my kids know I love them more than life and I've lived for them. Not saying I'm dying, LOL, but we don't know what tomorrow holds or next week. I just am so blessed. I love you. Okay, he's just
Okay, yeah, we
he's
get the gist of
loving
it.
his kids. Well, I know who he's talking about. Sounds like my sister.
That's terrible.
Yeah, well, my sister did have problems. She did have, and she just never picked the right path. and she did have kids, and I think they ended up staying with their grandparents.
But you know what? That sucks and everything. But I mean, with your nephew though, you should never air your dirty laundry out on
No,
the
you
internet like
shouldn't.
that.
No.
It's just bad news.
Yeah,
It
that
never.
is-
It's never. When has that ever ended in a good situation?
It doesn't. I mean,
Never.
it doesn't make things better.
No. I understand it's a way to vent,
And
but not the right way to do it.
and I saw that, and I'm like, wow, he put that on Facebook, and I mean Instagram, and I'm like, well, I know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. You should not. You never air never air dirty laundry, political views or religious views
On the internet.
on the internet.
Or
because-
repeat anyone else's.
Yeah, but
So-
yeah, I was kind of surprised to see that. So anyway, that hit home with me.
On to the next subject.
Yes. What?
Which is what? I don't know. You tell me.
Next subject. What is next subject?
I got notes here.
Oh gosh, let's see. People who steal Christmas decorations out of
Oh,
people's yards.
okay.
Yes.
This shit's
Do you
hilarious.
have video of this?
There's got to be. Yeah.
Yes.
Hang on.
Here in Florida, South Florida, on the news, apparently some people are not wanting to purchase their own Christmas decorations for the yard, so they are stealing other people's decorations that they place out in their yards. And it's on, people have this crap caught on video, and it's hilarious. Some grown-up man or woman is stealing plastic ornaments and
Like
statues of
decorations.
Santa and the baby Jesus out of other people's yards.
And he's now coined as the Grinch of Florida.
Yeah, the news that reported this is really good on their dramatization of names for this.
Well, here's
The
some of the
Grinchmas.
stuff. The Grinchmas, like,
Did you find it?
yeah, we're not gonna play all the sound and stuff, but like, well, you know what? Yeah, let's
Can you
just.
find this? Can you get the sound?
I can get the sound, but we're gonna get flagged for copyright infringement. So
Oh well, don't get the sound.
no.
Just like we need like video or something
Yeah.
of people going into their yards and stealing the
Well, it
Christmas
seems like
ornaments.
this is a guy that got caught.
Oh
one
no,
of
they
them.
caught somebody.
Yeah.
It's a
But-
young guy.
I don't know where the video footage is. There was clips
There was
of a
clips
guy
from-
like straight up just running up,
There's
creeping
clips
up.
from somebody's security camera. I'm sure there's something on YouTube.
Let me see.
You know,
Here.
people stealing Christmas ornaments out of decorations out of people's yards.
Yeah. But I
Um,
mean, it's happened several times. Like we've seen.
Oh yeah, it happens every year, more than once.
Oh, poor girl.
And how could you you ruin Christmas for the little kids who live there? Well,
Right.
you may not ruin it, but you put a big dent in it.
Well,
It's,
the thing that I was saying though, that's kind of sad about the whole situation is like, I doubt this person's stealing it for their adult life. Like it's probably him trying to get things for his kids, which is sad.
maybe. I mean, it could be. They're maybe stealing. Why would you want to get Christmas ornaments for your child? Your children's not going to worry about what's in the yard. They worry about what's underneath the tree.
That's true. But I mean, still, it's like definitely I mean, I'm not sympathizing with the thief, or I'm like, oh, he's justified for his actions. But it's like, if that's why, that's sad, and that sucks.
And these Christmas ornaments, you can find these things thrown away, in the trash or, for sale, for cheap, after the
But
season's over.
still, I mean,
Because
people
people
just
change, they want to get different things, and it's just-
it's a grind out there. It's hard
It's
sometimes for
sad,
people to
yeah.
make. I mean, what if he's just like so broke and he just wants his kids to have a good Christmas, and that's how far he's willing to go. I mean,
this guy that they arrested, the picture of him, what did he look like? He was 23, 25? He
Still.
didn't look that old.
yeah, still though.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's the case, he might just be an asshole. He might have been drunk and doing something stupid. Who knows? But I mean, that was the
Well,
first thing I thought of. Is I was like,
He could hold a sign out on the exit going, "I will work for Christmas ornaments." So yeah, that was one of my things that I wanted to talk about. That
think
was
it's-
really interesting.
and I think it's crazy. It's been on the news like at least 3 or 4 times in the last 2 weeks. So
Oh, I told you I got a call from a robot caller, right?
yeah,
Well, I mean, I get several, and I tell you about each one. But I told you the other day I got a call from a robot caller that wanted to ask me if I wanted them to pray for me.
And you said yes.
I can't remember. I maybe said yes, or maybe I maybe said something profanity, prolific, profound.
Yeah.
But or I said, well, let me get back to you. I don't know. But yeah, seriously, I've heard it all now.
I've never heard of that before.
I've never been called. Are you losing something?
No, I'm just really uncomfortable in this corner like this. I'm trying to get like the mic close.
So I'm really I've never been called by a computer or a robot caller to see if they wanted me.
That's new.
To be prayed for.
At work, I get just like countless sales pitches and robots like, "Hey, I'm Ed, and I'm interested in your business," but never to be like, "I want to pray for you."
Yeah, well, I get called from the police department wanting money. Yeah. The army wanting money.
All scams.
The IRS telling me they're sending police to where I'm at right now to arrest me for IRS fraud. And I'm like, well, I'm on my cell phone. Do you need my address? Do you know where I'm at? Because you're calling me on my cell phone. How do you know where I'm at? Are you really? You're coming to arrest me? Really? The police don't do this. I'm sorry. Yeah, so that's just ridiculous. It's happening very often.
It's so
now.
bad down here. And you know what? A few other things that are really bad, apparently that are notoriously bad down here, is also credit card fraud. My debit Visa, I maybe have gotten it replaced once or twice when I was living in Canada. The whole time I've had one, and since I've been down here, it's like 3-4 times like a year. And they're like, it gets infringed or fraud or whatever. I bought tickets to the Miami Dolphins game. They're like, fraud, and they canceled my card and everything. Remember that?
But you didn't buy tickets?
Yeah.
But somebody said you did. The
I
bank said you did,
and they dinged me saying that it was fraud. And I'm like, it wasn't fraud. And they're like, oh, well, we canceled your card. I was like, well, what? And they're
but
like,
you actually wanted to buy tickets.
I did, yes.
And you bought them.
Yes.
But then they canceled your card.
No, I didn't get to buy them. I was buying them, and I was on Ticketmaster, and then they blocked my card. I couldn't buy them. I couldn't buy anything. Robbie was here. He had to buy the tickets. Oh, I didn't even pay him for that, I don't think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he had to buy them for me because...
Well, if he's watching this, then he may you find out now.
And because the only thing that they offered me was like, okay, in 1 hour at this time, you can go there. You have 4 minutes to take as much money as you can, which is $400.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and then they're like, until you get a new card, that's all you get. I was like, fuck you. Are you serious?
That happened to me too. My card got canceled and because it was lost or something, and so they said, okay, I'll give you a window of time to go to the bank teller and get money out. Yeah. I'm like, I'll just go to the freaking bank tomorrow and get a card. Yeah. That's what I did.
Well, I didn't have that option because it was like 6 o'clock at night on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
Right? And I was like, what am I supposed to do here? Like, I had to get all my meal prep shit the next day too.
And, yeah, I tell you, it's getting to be a common thing. Even the gas readers, they tell you not to pay at the pump. Because they put these readers over over the thing, and they get the number.
Actually, that was one of the reasons in Canada I had to cancel my card, and they actually took like all my money in like $1 and $2 transactions. It was like hundreds and hundreds of dollars in these transactions.
Wow!
And I was just like, oh,
yeah, that's crazy.
Oh my god.
So yeah, well, that big speaker I bought yesterday for the Hummer.
Yeah.
Well, for some reason in my mind, I was thinking it was a giant rechargeable speaker. It's not. You have to use it on a 110, 120 outlet.
Really?
Yes. So that big
ass speaker
that lights up. No. I went to Home Depot and I got a inverter. So I can plug it into that and plug it into there's a cigarette lighter in the back of the...
Well, that's what I said. I was like, worst case scenario, just get an inverter.
Yeah.
Shut up, Alexa.
They're eavesdropping again.
I know. It's the fucking IRS, bro. They're after us.
Yeah. I just... But it's cool. Yeah, it's all right. I like it.
It's a humongous Sony speaker with like strobe lights, LED lights and shit on it. It's pretty sick.
It's pretty sick.
Definitely.
Yeah. So what about you? You're smoking an e-cigarette? Is that what that is?
It's called an Enjoy vape cigarette.
It's an e-cigarette.
Yeah. It's feel this actually. Feel right there. It's squishy on that end.
Oh, is it squishy?
Don't like squeeze it too hard on the end where you suck. That end. See this? Like I don't like
Wow.
smoking.
All the coughing and choking with none of the flavor.
Well, it's like this is supposed to be like blackberry flavor. I was like, nah, but it's got like 5% nicotine. It's just equivalent of 300 cigarette drags, like puffs. But
Oh, it feels like it.
I'm gonna buy them without nicotine. Is I'm not into that.
So you're going to buy those?
Oh yeah.
Why don't you buy the one that's a huge box and has a tip on it, and when you inhale, it actually looks like you're a volcano,
like a dragon.
like your car. You see these people driving down the road and their windows down, and all of a sudden, this like huge
he blew a
fire,
gasket.
this huge smoke bomb goes off out the window. It's those e-cigarettes. It's those.
It's so funny you said that because today I was behind this vehicle. It was like a carpet cleaning company. It's the cleanest carpets, blah, blah, blah. And all you see is this big fucking cloud come out.
Those
Like,
vape pipes.
well, I could get one of those. I think they're like rechargeable and cheaper if you do it. But these are just so small and convenient to like throw in your pocket. Plus, I like the way it lights up on the end.
Seriously. That cough is from that cigarette.
Yeah, it's
Man, that's bad. God, let me see this. Who makes this?
Enjoy.
Enjoy. Enjoy.
Enjoy that cough, kid.
Enjoy.
I dig them though. I think they're sweet, and they don't make you smell nasty, and they don't have all the like. I did some research before I bought even this one, because I was like, are they even any better than actual cigarettes? People are like, well, they still have chemicals in them, but they're like significantly less bad for you because it's not smoke. They're like, the fact that it's smoke is different. You ever do the cigarette test with a Kleenex?
No, I don't. I haven't.
You take a drag of a cigarette.
I think I did like 20 or 30 years ago.
And you blow it through a Kleenex. That's disgusting. You do that with this,
brown.
and it's like barely anything. It's water, right?
Yeah,
Mostly.
well,
But I mean, yeah, I think
why not
they're
just quit altogether? I mean,
I think it's just because that's like a habit and a cool thing to do.
we do smoke. I mean, it's not like we're sitting in our. We're not sitting in our Easy Boy recliners with an ashtray over here, a dog in the floor, and the cigarettes all the way down to our knuckles. No, we're casual outdoor smokers and with a drink. But I've had two today. I've had 2 real cigarettes today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Haven't had any. Haven't had any.
Yeah, but you're sucking down that nasty thing.
Yeah.
That is the worst thing. Yeah.
But the dangerous thing with these though is people are like, they'll buy this and it's good for like 300 puffs, and they don't even realize they just smoke like a pack of cigarettes in like half a day, because people are just because it's not. You don't have. Like,
I don't smoke a half a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, it doesn't. Like, if you smoked half a pack of cigarettes, you'd be like, this. You don't notice it because it's vapor, right?
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
But you're still getting that.
That
nicotine.
actually burnt my throat, Dalen.
Yeah.
That burnt my throat. That's why I was coughing. I wouldn't be coughing if it was uncomfortable.
Well, I mean, you know what? This one has nicotine in it. Next one's not gonna have nicotine at all.
Yeah.
So.
Do we have any viewers? Do we have any people watching?
We have one left. It might be this Jazz guy. We have no other comments except for him.
Chaz?
I think his name's Jazz. Jas. It's one of those weird squiggly line fonts that's like a different language.
Oh well, it's maybe Arabic or something.
Exactly. That's what I think it is. But looks like it says Jazz.
I have a lot of. I did have a lot of people from Middle Eastern, people following me. I don't know. They find old man with gray hair attractive. I guess.
Who doesn't?
Me.
No one likes Indians that smoke e-cigs with half mustaches.
Yeah, this big cute one right here. He's cute.
Yeah, stop it.
He's cute.
Who,
Yeah.
him? The Tiki Man? Or Jack?
Yeah.
Want to hit?
So I don't know. Do you have anything at all you want to talk about?
No, I did not know we were doing a show.
Again, we didn't fly any drones this weekend.
No.
We're
We're going to be doing more of that, though.
I'm studying for an exam, so I'm going to be kind of busy with that. I'm trying to, study on, points that I know I need to study on.
Yeah.
Like data collection on, the exam and some terminology. But mostly it's, I think it'll be, hopefully be fairly, straightforward.
Let's hope, because that's coming up soon.
Yeah. But other than that, it's gotten cold here.
Yeah.
Again,
Nice cold fronts
it's
are
hot.
So nice.
It'll get cold. It'll be hot again for a few weeks, and now it's getting cold again. It's just those fronts that make it down here.
I'm so excited too for tomorrow morning.
And well, I told you up north, Virginia.
Yeah.
They got 17 inches of snow.
Aw.
Yeah, I know.
It's like
And
baby
you saw
snow.
pictures, right? That was crazy.
Yeah, that's been like Canada since like July.
Yeah, but I think they say it could get down to the 40s here.
That'd be nice. But
Yeah.
even in Canada now, though, it's like it's so much warmer up there than it ever used to be. When I was a kid, Halloween there'd be like 2-3 feet of snow.
Yeah.
And you couldn't trick or treat on foot. You had to get driven around by your parents.
Yeah.
But now kids can just trick or treat outside because it's not even fucking snow
Yeah.
anymore. It's crazy. Global warming is so real. Climate change is so real
Yeah.
because people smoke cigarettes and not vapes.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, no. It's all the cow shit, and it's actually
Right.
the animals.
Yeah, that's a
It's,
lot of it.
a lot of people think it's the cars and the factories, but it's actually the methane that comes from all the cow shit.
Okay,
and
so you're
stuff.
telling me that all the cows and their shit is worse than cars and factories?
Yes,
You're
and
out of your
pigs,
mind.
pigs, cows, any farm animal.
It partakes in it for
it's,
sure, but it's not a
It's
majority.
it's very
factor.
toxic to the environment, and there's these super farms that are huge and thousands of cattle and hogs, and it's just nasty, and they're creating a lot of these gases. Serious gases.
Oh my god!
So every fart you do puts a hole in the ozone.
And the mattress.
But I did want to plug my cupcakes.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I told you I want to do that on the show, and actually I used to work for a pizza place, and Humpy's Pizza. We had almost a good 10-year run, and we had to close. But we made pizza and baked cupcakes, and everybody came from miles around for the Humpy's cupcakes. But
So
now
good.
I'm making the same cupcakes at Java Boys Coffee Shop in Wilton Manors, Florida. It's in a plaza called
Wilton Plaza
Wilton Plaza.
on 26th. No, it's
No, it's not. It's please 6th Avenue and Wilton Drive. So go down 6th Avenue south to Wilton Drive. It's right there in Wilton Manors. It's called Java Boys. Get coffee. They have sandwiches. They have breakfast. They have desserts. They have my cupcakes.
Most of all the cupcakes.
Most of all the cupcakes and a cup of coffee. But I did want to plug that.
Of course. They're good stuff. Oh,
What are
they're
you
so
typing
good,
up
though.
here?
Just showing the address. That's all. There you go. Java Boys.
Oh, yeah.
JB right there.
Yeah, right there. Wilton Manors.
Sixth
Right in the heart.
and right in the heart of all the homosexuals, even next to the naked grape.
It's funny. Us gays, we have the funniest names for things like geisha. Used to be a sushi restaurant. Geisha.
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, geisha. It comes from a Japanese. I think it's geisha. It's a Japanese artist. What's? Can you bring it up?
Mahjong?
Geisha. It's a man. In Japan, long time ago, only the men could be actors. And if
Oh,
it
a
was
Japanese host is trained to entertain men with conversation, dance, and song.
and years ago, hundreds of years ago, only the men could be actors. So if there was a female role, the men would dress up like a woman.
That's
You
so
didn't know that.
culturally.
Geisha.
Yeah.
See, that's how they have it
Oh,
spelled.
they spelled it gay A-Y.
Gay Gay.
Gay A-Y?
Gay. Very good. It's very
Very
gay.
good. Gay A-Y.
The Naked Grape. Yeah, and let's see, Le Boy. All kinds of cool
we have a
names.
viewer in here named Scott Montgomery.
Scott
says
Montgomery.
no,
I know.
that's-
Yeah. Hey, Scott.
Yeah, Scott says, no, that's not a geisha. It's a woman's art uniquely. I don't know exactly what
Oh,
that
it's a
means.
woman's. Okay, I'm sorry. I bet I thought it was but
That's
yeah,
why it's good to have viewers
Scott
in here.
probably knows. He's I think he's an Instagram fan.
An Insta fan, man. Well,
Insta-
thanks for
Instagram.
tuning in.
I
and throw
think
us
he's
like and
a
thumbs up.
he's a singer. Is this right? He sings and he does hair.
I
The
guess.
hairdresser, hairstylist.
Is that correct, Scott? Please confirm. He said a smiley face. Said yes.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. So
Yeah,
good to have
thank you.
viewers.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, it's very sweet of you. But yeah, he's Instagram. I know who he is.
See, we got to convert those Instagram followers to YouTube subscribers so we can start making some money.
Yeah. Wow. But that's cool. Hey, Scott. Thank you. But yeah, he's cool.
All right.
He sings. I was surprised. He has post videos, and I've seen him, and he's very interesting. He's very interesting to watch. He's good. Yes.
I'm not much of a singer, but I'm a good streamer.
Yes, you are.
I stream hella.
Yeah.
Think about this. Today alone, I've spent 2 hours live streaming today.
Yeah, I
I spent
know.
an hour and a half on Twitch, and I spent half an hour on YouTube so far. Every day.
Every day.
Look at this.
Okay. What, it was like this.
Well, do we have any more subjects, or are we going to wrap this up, or what do you think?
Let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm really glad Scott joined in and left us a bunch of comments, which is fantastic. That's what we always look for here on the channel.
We do. And, please, leave us a message. Let us know how you feel, what you think, and if there's anything you want to talk about, because we will definitely talk about anything that, our viewers want to talk about.
Of course. Always looking for new subjects of discussion. But we are going to wrap this thing up, and we wanted to say thank you all for watching.
Like and subscribe. Send us a thumbs up. And I haven't been droning, but keep on droning. You know what? Drone on. Real healthy.
Scott. Oh, shout out to Scott. He says, I will miss you on Tumblr.
Oh, I know, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a past in my that's a chapter in my life.
Speaking of Tumblr, he brought
Yes.
this up. Apparently, Tumblr is pretty raunchy.
It's very raunchy.
They're banning all adult content on Tumblr, like right away.
Please, yeah, right away.
Everyone,
Please.
I guess, everyone's like, oh my god, all my porno's gonna be gone. And I'm like, well, yeah, fuck, what do you expect to happen? And
I'm
then
okay with that.
that whole site is just gonna go crash. They're not gonna have any fucking buddy looking at their shit, like straight up.
If anybody wants private pictures, just email me and I'll send you some. No, I'm kidding.
Brad, it's okay.
Those are
throw
old
your
pictures.
email on there.
Very old pictures. No, I'm not on Tumblr. No.
Oh my god.
Okay,
All right,
gotta go.
let's wrap this thing up.
All right,
Thanks for watching. We'll talk to y'all in the next stream. Have a
Bye.
good one.
bye, Scott.
Peace.